Out. Yeah, so welcome to Soaring Sounds. As I said, this is best done seated. So if you're seated, great. If not, that's okay too. But I recommend being seated. Make sure I'm spotlighted for everyone. And just to start out, I want you to lean back, or first scoot back so that your rear end is all the way as far back in your chair as you can go. If that means your feet are off the ground because your chair is too long or you're on a sofa, that's okay. But it's important for your seat to be as far back as possible and your back flat against the chair. While being in this position, I'd love if you could just notice your breathing. So notice the length of your inhale and your exhale. Don't try to change anything. Just notice what's already there. Be aware of the magic that is already happening with the breath. Is your inhale really deep? Or is it like mine where it's just barely there? And just kind of get aware with what's going on with the breath. Is the breath feeling like it's in the low back? Is it feeling like it's in the mid back? Is it feeling as though it's up in the shoulders today, or maybe in the ribs? Where are we feeling that breath today? Good. So just kind of put a pin in that and notice, kind of log what you experienced with your breath as far as where it was. And then we're going to go into our usual. So we'll do ragdoll seated if you're seated. I can kind of show you. I'm going to show you a very gentle version today. The gentle version is you lean your elbows on your knees, sort of like this. And you can take a breath in here. And then you can go as far as you want, which can be all the way over like I'm doing, or it doesn't have to be. Head is heavy, wrists are heavy, elbows are heavy. Take a deep breath in, feeling the spine straighten, and then release it out. Feel the spine curve. Do one more of those on your own. Nice slow inhale in, and then a nice deep exhale out. Then we're going to come halfway up. Elbows will rest on the knees again. Spine might be at a 45-degree angle. Deep breath in. And let it out. Let the spine curve a little bit as you let it out. And then finish coming all the way up, maybe not too fast quite yet. Everything should feel pretty darn relaxed. Once we get there, as much as you're able, if you could raise your arms just up above your head in a big sort of good morning stretch, and then take a breath in this position, and let the breath out. And then you can slowly release the arms down. And then just where you are now, check back in with your breath. Did anything change from before? Is it still barely there like I was when I started? Have things gotten a little deeper? Maybe things have gotten a little higher and you're in your shoulders now. That's all okay. There's no judgment. Just notice what the breath is doing for another 2 breaths. And then we're going to work on a recoil breath. If you weren't here the last couple of weeks or you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to go over it again for you. What we're going to do is going to blow out all your air. Then you're going to hold the breath for just a second, actually 4 seconds, and then you're going to release it. It'll look like this. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Release. When you release, air should flood your lungs. Let's everyone try this together. Blow out all your air. Blow it all out, all out, all out. When I see everyone close your mouths, I'll know your air is done. And we hold. 2, 3, 4, release. And that is a recoil breath. It's a pretty amazing feeling. Let's try this again, but we're going to add a little thing to that. When you do your recoil breath, 1, 2, 3, 4, let it be longer. So instead of gasping, it'll be like we're doing it in slow motion, like a gradual recoil breath in. If you have trouble with it, think of inhaling for maybe a count of 10. Blow your air out and go. When you're done, close your mouth and hold. 2, 3, 4. Gradual inhale, release. And you can let it drop. Good. We're going to take that gradual inhale and we're going to do what's called a box breath. So you breathe in for a count of 4, then we're going to hold for a count of 4, then exhale for a count of 4, and then relax for a count of 4. So here we go. Slow inhale and breathe in. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, and out. 2, 3, and relax. And again, breathe in. 3, 4. Hold. 3, and out. And relax. Last time. Breathe in. Hold. And out. And shake it out. And now that we're there, find a place of stillness. Check in with that breath again. How is your natural breath behaving? Maybe there's a little more awareness there. How is it behaving to when we started and we checked in with that breath at the beginning? One more breath here. And we'll move on to some vocalism. Really nice attention, everyone. Hopefully that was sort of educational. What I'd like to start with is some nice hums. So we're just going to go very, very easy. We'll start non-pitched. So we're going to go from high to low. Don't start too high on just an Inhale through your nose, and we're just going to go Everyone try that. And Cool. We're going to go high, low, and back to high. Ready? And one more time. And and we switch it around. We're going to go low to high to low. Ready? And all right, this one you can feel free to see how low you can go and how high you can go. Ready? And yeah, nice job. And then do one more just high to low to kind of shake everything out. Ready? And then we're going to go low to high on pitches now. I'm going to be in this octave, but you're welcome to take the upper octave if you want. Here we go. Ready? Breathe through the nose. And keep it soft. Good. Moment of stillness. Check in with that breathing. Maybe think of breathing through the nose if you can. Now we've checked in with that. When you do this one again, we're going to do the exact same thing. Try to make each breath a slow inhale. So you'll cut off the previous exercise and you will inhale immediately, sort of like this. That means don't linger. Don't linger. Take your time to inhale. Ready? And breathe slow. coming back here, switch to a V sound, sustained and good. Change to voiced TH. Stick your tongue out. And breathe. Going down. Last one. Back to humming. Good. Slow inhales. Last one. Good. On this top pitch, we're going to go from a hum inhale to an ah. 3 steps. Hum. Transitioning. Ah. So make sure you take about 4 fast counts on each one. Ready? And breathe. Good, let's try that again. I know it's a little bit strange. If you're feeling like you're getting stuck with the ah, it's too much air, make your feel deeper and maybe softer, and then don't push on the ah. Keep it the same. Ready? And breathe. Cool. Well, we're going to move it down to a lower pitch. If it's too low, you can always do the higher octave. I'm going to do a lower octave. Just a muddle. Ready? And breathe. And we'll do a higher pitch. Ready? And breathe. Cool. Do that one again. Make the dynamic of the half as loud, but make it a bigger sound. So instead of going you can feel kind of dopey, like you're about to yawn if you want. Ready? And breathe. Yes, really, really nice. Now, remember where that ah is? Can you put your mouth in that shape? We're going to breathe slowly into that ah, and then change gradually to E. Mouth says ah, but the tongue changes to E. If you end up going ah, that's okay for now. The main thing is to try to keep this in one spot gently and to use your tongue to change from ah to E. Ready? And breathe. And cool. One down here. Ready? And breathe. And you can go either up high or you can go down low. Ready? And cool. If you remember where that E is, we are going to go on E. So we'll go on that pattern. And we're going to go down to start. We're going to start here and we're going to vocalize down. Then we'll go up to the high stratosphere. Ready? Breathe slow. Good, now that we're here, check in with the breath again. If you leave the breath alone, what is it doing? I don't know about you, but mine wants to like inhale really quick. It wants to just be like, but everyone's different. So maybe you don't have an umbrella breath like I do. That's probably a good thing. So I'm doing this to say that now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go up. I'm going to vary the tempo. We're going to do a slow, followed by a fast, followed by a slow. Your task, singers, is to keep the breath always slow and always in the shape of E. So make an E first and then breathe slow. Ready? And breathe. E, fast. E, slow. E, and fast. E, open the mouth. Good. Shake that out. Everyone put one hand over half your mouth if you're able to and go, ya, ya, ya. Ready? And ya, ya, ya. Good. Try on. Ya. Ready? And ya. 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 Take the hand away. Ya. Slow breath. Ya. Ya. Let's say you're running into some trouble with the top notes. First of all, don't hold out the previous note. Ya. Oh gosh, I have to breathe. No, ya. Inhale slow. Try putting your hands over your chest like so. And everyone breathe in deeply. Yeah, the elbows lift if you take a deep breath. Now you're going to lift them at the same rate as you sing. Ya. This exercise is going to get rather high, so if you run into problems, drop the octave. Ready? Ya. 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 You get your back into it as well. Ya. 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 Last one. Ya. Everyone give that a big shake out. And then my favorite part, I'm going to ask everyone to unmute for our ceremonial whoop. If you feel comfortable, you can unmute, and we're going to do this. We're going to go, woo! And end with this vocal fry like you just woke up in the morning and you can't talk yet. So everyone try that. Form your ooh and then breathe, and we'll do that siren. And I love hearing the sound of good vocalism. Let's do that one more time, everyone. Ooh, and breathe. Amazing, folks. Thank you for joining me for this 20-minute warm-up. Your recording is going to stop, and Zoom will tell you so in just a minute. But yeah, thank you for joining Soaring Sounds this week. Hopefully we're all a little more in touch with our breaths and our voices.